What were we talking about? Oh, the Rugby World Cup games that got announced.
Yes. And I think we're both disappointed in the
I
opener.
think the whole rugby world is disappointed. Let me get it.
So actually, piggybacking off the Rayburn Shield. You said it, Dave. He had a good point on this too. Because of how these groups are structured, right? You kind of know there's one big game per group.
Yeah.
And that's to see who's going through first, who's going through second. I guess there's a second big game in the group, and that's to see who's going to go through in third place. But the first and second is the one everyone's watching. So his perspective was, if you have that as the opener and New Zealand beat Australia in the opener of their home World Cup, it completely takes the wind out of their sails for the remaining games of the group stages.
What? So you give them... Yeah, sorry.
So, I understand that perspective, but at the same time, it's always been one of the bigger games is the opening game for the World Cup. Look at 2019. Japan, this is no disrespect to Japan because we have one of the big upsets in world rugby from Japan. But even they knew that the biggest game to open that World Cup was South Africa, New Zealand. And it's crazy for the host nation not to have that first game. But they knew that the biggest possible game to start this World Cup was going to be South Africa, New Zealand. If you look at all of the group fixtures, that was the big one. Now, if you look at this World Cup, if you go through all of the fixtures, the two big games are in the group stages is Ireland, Scotland,
yep,
and Australia, New Zealand. And they chose neither of them. They went Australia, Hong Kong, China. Now, no offense to Hong Kong, China, because we've been over this. Anyone who can play at that level is better than you and I at rugby.
Yeah.
Full stop. But they're not going to compete against Australia in this opening game. It's Australia's winning with a bonus point. That's all. It just depends how many tries they put through. Now you're opening your World Cup with that game.
Yeah. It's such a missed opportunity. And I feel like the whole world thought that it was going to be in New Zealand. And you know what? It would have brought the absolute best. Your players are fresh.
Everyone's pumped up.
Everyone's pumped up. And I reckon Australia's best chance of beating New Zealand
would have been the opening
first game.
Yeah.
I feel like the further it goes on, New Zealand's going to get some more momentum, more game time. Because when do they play them? When is Australia?
Yeah, so the opening game, Australia, Hong Kong, China.
Third game.
Then the third game, New Zealand play Chile, which means that Australia can field any side and win against Hong Kong, China with a bonus point.
Yeah.
New Zealand can field any side, get a bonus point win against Chile. So you've just wasted that week before everyone then gets excited for the World Cup.
Yeah, because there's actually, I'm looking at the fixtures here. The most exciting game of the opening week is
Wales, Zimbabwe.
Wales, Zimbabwe.
Yes.
Maybe England, Tonga.
But you see, even England, Tonga, right? Tonga, great rugby nation. But
yeah,
maybe they give them a run for their money. Maybe it's a tight
20
game.
Minutes and then it's going to be.
But England are winning that game.
Yeah.
It's the same as France, USA. USA might have a spectacular moment. They might have a good 15, 20, 30 minutes. But France win that game with a bonus point. Most likely England win that game with a bonus point. The one that's the closest, even though I think Wales will win, is going to be Wales, Zimbabwe.
Which is wild to say.
Because you should have had Australia, New Zealand as the opener.
Yeah.
And then you go through Sunday's fixtures. I think the best game on Sunday is Japan-Samoa. But I still think Japan won with a bonus point.
100%.
Then you've got South Africa, Italy. And we've seen good things from Italy. But again, South Africa won with a bonus point. Scotland, Uruguay, Scotland win. Georgia, Romania, Georgia wins. And then Monday's fixtures. So this will then be the end of the first week. Fiji beat Spain, Ireland beat Portugal, Argentina beat Canada. The whole first week, there's nothing exciting happening besides Wales, Zimbabwe.
So disappointing.
And you're right, then it takes all of that wind out of their sails. And then they have to then recoup because on Saturday, New Zealand play Australia. Well, maybe that would be Sunday for you. I mean, Friday. No, Saturday night.
It's fun for me. I'm going to be... Where is that game playing? Sydney.
Sydney, yeah. It had to have been the opener. And I think I agree with what you said. It was Australia's best chance to beat New Zealand would have been the opening game.
You've got both teams fresh, no injuries, no excuses.
But the crowd,
and it's a huge
on opening
stadium.
day,
yeah, nuts. I mean, the stadium will probably still be sold out, regardless.
I know everyone will be. It's going to be a massive home game. Everyone's going to be pumped. But there's that vibe of the opening game.